All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Sports Dom coming back with another video, and this is my Buffalo Sabres at Carolina Hurricanes game or post game recap. So the Buffalo Sabres lose 3-2 in overtime, but they do get a point. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen was outstanding in this game. The defense played well, just wasn't enough to get the Sabres the win in overtime. But they did fight hard, and they tied it at one point. They tied it twice. Uh, see, Carolina outscored us 1-0 in the first. We outscored them 1-0 in the second. Third period, we each scored a goal 1-1, and then in overtime they outscored us 1-0. But let's recap this. Here we go. Goals. Buffalo 2, Carolina 3. Shots, Buffalo 22, Carolina 27. Block shots, Buffalo 20, Carolina 7. So we dominated in that aspect. Hits, Buffalo 12, Carolina 17. Face-offs, Buffalo 19, Carolina 28. Power play, Buffalo 1 for 4, Carolina 1 for 4. So each team was 1 for 4 on the power play. Penalty minutes, Buffalo 8, Carolina 8. Scoring in the first period at 12:43, it was Tony DeAngelo, his first of the season on the power play, puts Carolina up 1-0. And that was that. After one, it was 1-0 Carolina. And then in the second period at 3:51, it was Buffalo's Alex Tuch, his fourth of the season, unassisted, made it 1-1 after two. And then in the third period at 7:54, it was Carolina's Brady Skjei, his second of the season, assisted by Sebastian Aho, his seventh, and Orlov, his fifth, made it 2-1 Lina. And then at 9:23, it was Buffalo's Rasmus Dahlin, his third of the season on the power play, assisted by Tage Thompson, his fifth, and Casey Middlestat, his ninth. And after three, it's a 2-2 puck game. And then at 1:30 in overtime, it was Carolina's Martin Necas, his fifth of the season, assisted by Sebastian Aho, his second of the game, his eighth of the season, and Brady Skjei, his eighth of the season, makes it 3-2 Hurricanes in overtime, but Buffalo does get a point. So Buffalo is 6-6-1 on the season. The Carolina Hurricanes go to 8-5-0. Penalties in the first period. At 5:09, it was Carolina's Jordan Staal, 2 minutes for hooking. And then at 8:19, it was Carolina's Jordan Staal, 2 minutes for tripping. And then at 12:19, it was Buffalo's Victor Olofsson, 2 minutes for interference. Then in the second period at 1:25, it was Buffalo's J.J. Peterka, 2 minutes for holding. And then at 8:06, it was Buffalo's Ryan Johnson, 2 minutes for tripping. And then at 19:31, it was Buffalo's Rasmus Dahlin, 2 minutes for slashing. And then in the third period at 8:32, it was Carolina's Andrei Svechnikov, 2 minutes for boarding. And then at 16:12, it was Carolina's Jordan Martinuk, 2 minutes for tripping. So they fall short, but Dahlin and Tuch do get goals. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen stopped 24 of 27 shots, and Renta stopped 20 of 22 shots. So, like I said, Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen looked good. Hopefully against Minnesota they play Devin Levi. I think had Levi been in, we may have won this game. But hats off to the Carolina Hurricanes. You know, we haven't had much success against them in the recent years. So hats off to them. Last year they really dominated us. This year, though, we took them to overtime so far. So now we get ready for for the Minnesota Wild. So that should be fun. And um, and then we got Pittsburgh on Saturday. So Friday we're home against Minnesota. Then we're at Pittsburgh. Then we get 2 days off, and then we're home against Boston, at Winnipeg, at Chicago, and at Washington. So a tough stretch coming up. But if we can string some wins together, and get things rolling, we can do some damage here. We got to play better hockey, and we need good goaltending. That's just it. And our defense has to do better. They can't keep leaving our goalies out to dry. But Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen played well. I was happy with the performance, and I'll take the point, especially against a team like Carolina. I will definitely take this point tonight. But we got to do better on Friday against Minnesota, and on Saturday in Pittsburgh against the Penguins. So, like I said, hats off to the Carolina Hurricanes. 3-2 in overtime. So after beating Toronto 6-4, I thought maybe, we were going to be able to shock Carolina and come out with a win, but that's all right. So Minnesota will come in at 4-5-2, depending on if they play before they play us or not. And Buffalo will come in at 6-6-1. So guys, comment in the comment section below on what you think. And as always, if you like my videos, like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss a video. I still think we need to make a trade. We need a goal scorer. I'm definitely on the trade Olofsson. Hell, even if we get a 7th round pick for him, deal him. Get him out of here. And go get a goal scorer. I know we're dealing with some injuries, but we need to start scoring some goals like we did against Toronto, because if your goalies are going to allow 3, 4, 5 goals a game, we beat Toronto 6-4. If we have to score 6 or 7 goals a game to win, we need goal scorers. So go get another goal scorer that can help out Thompson, Skinner, Tuck, and Dahlin. But like I said, comment in the comment section below on what you think. And as always, if you like my videos, like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss a video. This is Sports Dom. Peace. Go Sabres. And let's beat the Minnesota Wild on Friday night. So we get 2 days off to rest up. And hopefully we get a couple of them injured guys back. Don't know how serious Samuelson is, but he was placed on IR, so he'll probably be out for a while. But go Sabres. Let's beat the Minnesota Wild, and let's get above 500. Go Sabres. Beat the Wild.